What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be hopping into some Ranked Draft Dominaria. I've been seeing it over here on the side for a couple of days now, and I know it's not legal and standard anymore, but man, I miss drafting Dominaria. So, yeah, we're going to go and hop right in, and I know I've been trying to save my gold and all that for the next set, but it's Dominaria. It's freaking Dominaria, you know? How can you not? Alright, so off to the races immediately. I think I am going to take the History of Benalia. That is really, really good. Arvad is a bit of a hard workaround. So yeah, just give me that history. It's really good. Joda, no, not good enough. Does 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. That's some removal, and we already have a good card in white, so that wouldn't be bad necessarily. Yeah, we'll go with Gideon's Reproach. The first eruption, oh. Anyways, Adamant Will, not terrible for trying to stay in our color scheme. Pretty sure land, put it into your hand. Adventurous Impulse isn't bad if we try to go green-white and sort of go for like tokens and that stuff. It's between Adventurous Impulse and Adamant Will here. We're gonna go with Adamant Will, I suppose. Yeah, we might. Safford's not bad. Kazarov. It's a card you don't see every day. I guess a historic spell. Well, History of Benalia is a historic spell, so it does kind of play into Sarah Disciple. But it's a one-turn kind of thing, so is it really good enough? Meh. Croson Druid I always enjoy just as like a, you know, what if. What is that? 3 plus 5 is 8. It's really not that hard to do in draft, so we'll take it. I like the Croson Druid. Add 1 mana of any color. Oh, for 2 mana. Yeah, that's not really worth it, huh? Whenever you cast a historic spell, tap target creature an opponent controls. That's not bad. If we get some other things besides History of Benalia. Partick Wanderer is not bad either. Alright, I'm gonna take the, I don't know, the Trapper. Put a +1 if you control fights target creature. I'll take Dub. And I think I'm gonna take the Aven Sentry here. It's a bit of a weird deck, for sure. Wild Onslaught. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. If the spell was kicked, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control instead. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll take Wild Onslaught. Yeah. Enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, return target artifact card. Just artifact? If it was artifact or enchantment, that'd be better. Turn target enchantment card from your graveyard. Tragic Poet can get us our history back, but that's really it. Then we have Mammoth Spider. I kind of like Mammoth Spider. At least gives us some defenses in the air. We can take an Adventurous Impulse now that we know where we're going. There's battlefield game here left. I think I'd rather have an Adventurous Impulse over the Compass. Guess here it doesn't really matter. I'll take another Rat Colony. I already have 4, so basically infinite, so why not? Josu Vess. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Blessed Light is some good removal. Sergeant at Arms is actually okay, but it's only common, so we probably won't be taking that. Yeah, kind of a bust on all these top end cards here for us. That's a bit of a shame. I would love to get a Josu Vest in here, but I can't reasonably justify it, so we'll take a Blessed Light. Ooh, Lyra. Yeah, I think this is hands down Lyra. Lyra is a bomb. Lyra is a bomb for sure. Historic spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Jorah's Familiar. Could go with that, or we could go with the Knight of Grace. Knight of Grace is a fantastic card, and it works well with the History of Benalia. Jorah's is historic in itself, so that kind of helps with the Trapper. But aside from Lyra and History of Benalia, we don't have any other historic, so I think it'd actually be better to go Knight of Grace, maybe? This is a flyer as well, so it has some evasion to it. First Strike and Hexproof from black is good in some cases. We also have Dub, which can turn things into knights. We're gonna go with Knight of Grace. The Familiar requires us to have it before we hit the Lyra or the History of Benalia for it to really be useful. The Knight costs less, keeps our curve low. Turn target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Nature Spiral, not bad. Yeah, that or another Blessed Light. What permanents would we be returning? Lyra, for sure. History of Benalia. Dub, maybe? Mammoth Spider, maybe? So really just those bigger cards, right? We only have 2 things of removal right now. I think I'll take another Blessed Light. Crossan Druid's not bad, but again, removal is very, very good in draft. Create 2/2/2 White Knight creature tokens with vigilance. Probably gonna go with that. Grow from Ashes isn't bad, it allows us to ramp, but Call the Cavalry could be really good for us. Another Crossan or an Aven Sentry. What's our curve looking like? Whole bunch of 3s. You know, I could take another Aven Sentry, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy Crossan. I really do, but... Ooh, another Call the Cavalry. Howling Golem. Attacks or blocks, each player draws a card. Well, that could be okay. Procs the Trapper as well. Yeah, sure. I guess Gift of Growth. None of these are really like good enough for me to even want to think about varying from where I'm at. We'll take the elephant. Sure. I'll take a worm over another elephant for sure. Tragic Poet or Nature Spiral. I'll take Nature Spiral. This doesn't really matter. And this doesn't really matter. Alright, so let's see where we're at. Probably take out the Amaranthian Wall, as it's probably not getting played. Karn's Temporal Sundering. Oh man. A lot of people don't remember that card. A lot of people weren't around for that card. Shauna Sasay's Legacy. I remember this as well. Ooh. Can't be the target of opponents or of abilities your opponents control. +1/+1 for each creature. Well, we do have a fair amount of creatures. Maybe. Untamed Kavu is pretty good as well. Comes down as a 2/2 with Vigilance and Trample, or comes down as a 5/5 with Vigilance and Trample, which, you know, not bad. Not a bad body. Guy's Blessing isn't bad either. Shauna does kind of play into the Trapper, though. But Shauna is also very dependent on our board state. We could always just take the Trapper out as well. You know what I mean? I'll take Shauna. Fuck it. For old time's sake, let's take Shauna. Messy Unicorn gives us some life gain, which, I mean, could be good. Another Crossend Druid. Ancient Animus is okay. Yeah, let's just go with another Druid. I've been on the line about it for so long, right? Sergeant at Arms, I said that earlier. It's not a bad card. Seal Away. Seal Away is okay. It's either that or another Sergeant at Arms. I think I'd rather have a Seal Away. Ooh, you may put any number of land and or legendary permanent cards. Guess we should have been taking more of those legendaries, huh? Well, we have Shauna and Lyra. That's it. Oh no, and we're already so late into pack 3. I'm gonna take it anyways, even if we don't play it. It's a nice card to have. I'll take a Tragic Poet. Could come in handy. Nature Spiral, more than likely. Yeah. Adventurous Impulse. I think we go with Gaia's Blessing here. Sparring Construct. Gaia's Protector. Stuff I don't want. Stuff I don't want. And stuff I don't want. Alright, so we're at 51 cards. We gotta slim this up. Whoops. Actually meant to keep you in there, Wild Onslaught. So you're probably not getting played. I enjoy picking it up, but you know, probably not getting played. Excavation Elephant, probably not getting played. Probably don't need 3 copies of Adventurous Impulse, am I right? I don't think Gift of Growth is good enough. I don't really like Gaia's Protector, personally myself. Not a fan of it. We have 5 cards to get rid of. We can get rid of the Trapper. I mean, realistically, how many historic spells do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 taps. It's not terrible. But it requires us to have her down and get them down. Nah. We're kind of going wide, aren't we? Return target enchantment. So the only thing that can really return, well, it can return the Seal Away as well. And the Dub. Yeah, I guess that's alright. Probably don't need 2 Crossend Druids, if I'm being honest. I like the Primordial Worm. I am going to keep that. I think it's nice. This deck's not terrible, honestly. Nah, I don't think I really want the Sparring Construct, even if it plays with the Trapper. Actually, if I take out the Construct and the Trapper, we're that close. Maybe we take out a Nature Spiral. And... hell, I don't know. Maybe we just let it ride at 41. Is that gonna piss some people off? Sure, but I can't think of single more card to take out. Maybe a land, since we do have the Adventurous Impulses and we can hit lands with those, but I think that's a bit risky considering we're playing Lyra and Primordial. I think that's going to do it for the deck. Pepe the Boy is going to be our first vote for the day. Excuse me. We don't really have anything to go off of here. Maybe we mulligan this. Yeah, that's better. What are we throwing back? Probably the Wild Onslaught. That's more of a late game kind of card anyways. Alright, so we have some removal. We have some creatures if we can get some more white mana. We'll see. We will see. Our opponent's playing Golgari. Ooh, Rat Colony. Rat Colony. Alright, so we will go ahead and get down the Shana. And then we'll get down History come next turn. And then following that, we can do Call the Cavalry, which also gives us Knights, which will help with History of Benalia, so that's fantastic. You leave my Shana alone, Pepe. You hear me? Now, we may not get through all the matches this morning if the deck does well enough. Son of a beach. Oh well. Alright, so History of Benalia. Let the bodies hit the floor. Or let the knights, rather, hit the floor. And then on our next turn, Call the Cavalry. We'll be up to 4 knights. That'll be fantastic. Bada bing, bada boom. Know what I mean? Then our next turn we can use Gideon's Reproach to kill the Rat Colony. Who the hell plays Rat Colony in draft? Pepe, you're a troll. Cast down. Okay, so we're getting 8 damage in on him this turn. Just 8 though. So I'll swing in. And we actually don't even need to do this unless they do something special to their rat, so that's fine. Boom, boom. I forget it gives them +1 on defense as well. And Avian Sentry, get you down. Alright, so we still have 9 damage coming out of them next turn. Yeah, I really like that combo there. History of Benalia to Call the Cavalry. Granted, it was lucky, you know, it was certainly lucky. It was my kind of luck. Alright, so they should block here. Yeah. And then I do this. Keep my creature alive. Get in for some damage. And get a Howling going down. Ooh, maybe I should have kept that back, actually. They board wipe us. Is Ritual sit in this, Good game. Good game. Hey, we got it. Game 1 being picked up very easily, if I do say so myself. Of course, like I said, we did get lucky with the History of Benalia into Call the Cavalry. So, that was awesome. On into a game 2. Alrighty, here we are in a game 2 against Spraybeam? I don't know. Brem? Something. Their name is something. I'll keep this. We can play the Adventurous Impulse, hopefully get another land. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that's fine. We weren't gonna be able to play that History of Benalia for a while anyways. Just pretend we didn't even see it. Although we are very hurting in our hand now. It's pretty much almost guaranteeing myself I was going to hit a land there. It's very unfortunate. There's one though. Alright, so all's well that ends well. We can't kick you, unfortunately. I would love to kick you, Sergeant at Arms. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to kick you. But we can't, so that's okay. Gaia's Blessing. How many cards do we have in our graveyard? Only one. Well, this is fun. Really using it for the card draw here. Shauna. Well, Shauna comes down as a 2/2. We'll swing in with the Sergeant at Arms. We'll check him. Okay. Artificer's Assistant. They have this weird, like, historic sort of deck going on. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Alright, so Shauna, come on down. Next turn, I guess we go Crowsand Druid. We need some more land, honestly. We can get down Call of the Cavalry, Aven Sentries. We got a lot of stuff at 4 mana. I will take that 3 damage. Okay, let's see what their follow-up is. Nothing. That worries me. To say the least, that really worries me. I say we go with an Aven Sentry over the Call of the Cavalry so we actually have some defenses in the air. What do y'all think? Yeah? DNA? We'll swing him with the Shauna and we'll leave the Sergeant at Arms back to defend because we're actually getting a little low on health now. See if they have some removal. Blink an eye. Sorta removal. Well, thankfully we left the Sergeant at Arms back and not the Shauna, so we can still defend, or not. There's always that. It's okay, our opponent's down to 2 cards in hand, and I still have a hand full. So, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? Alright, get an Aven Sentry back down, get in 2 damage with Shauna. I guess we're doing this song and dance again. Academy Drake coming down, not kicked. Fantastic. I will take that 2 damage. We're down to 8. Things are getting a bit hairy. That's okay. We still have Crowsand Druid. If we can hit 8 mana, which we're at, what, 6 now? So it's only 2 mana away. That's really not that bad. Do we call the Cavalry or do we Aven Sentry? Let's go with Aven Sentry so they know I'm not afraid to sacrifice one of these 2 birdies. If push comes to shove, I'll do it. I'm actually not going to attack this turn at all. We'll wait. I'll be patient. See what Spray Beam or Spraybin or whatever the hell their name is has in store for us. They're swinging all in. I'm not gonna lie, that worries the hell out of me, but I will defend across the board. Okay. Is that it? Is that your big masterful plan? Well, I've got some news for you. Alright, we're gonna swing in with the Aven Sentry and keep up the mana for the Blessed Light. Not even gonna equip your short sword? You bitch. I was hoping to at least burn 1 mana out of you. That's fine. Okay. So a creature for a creature. All's well that ends well, right? Time for us to call the Cavalry. And then we have Nature Spiral. Do we want to use it? If so, what on? Maybe another Call the Cavalry? Bring it back, right? Does give us 2 more creatures. Sure. Sure. Oh, right, it's only permanents. Well, I'm gonna Sergeant at Arms back. It's not bad, or a Shauna. Not terrible. Let's go Sergeant at Arms. Let's see. Oh, got him. Alright, game 1, game 2 being picked up. Fantastic. Don't you love it when your deck just goes undefeated out the gate? Feels great. Alrighty, on into a game 3. Tiger Junkies, gonna be our third foe for the day. Cool. Yeah, I'll keep it. I like the Adventurous Impulse. Do I want a Tragic Poet or do I want more land? That is the question. I think I'd rather have more land. Ooh, love seeing that Lyra. What 1 mana blue spell? Opt? Yeah. Man, I'm good. Alright, so we got the Shauna down. We're 1 mana away actually from being able to get the Lyra down, which makes me feel fantastic. So many Artificer's Assistants. What's going on? What's trending with this birdie that I don't know about? Maybe it's just very cheap. Who knows? We'll play Adventurous Impulse. We will see what we get. A land or a Primordial Worm? Well, the land sounds better at this point. Alright, so just basically 2 turns away from getting down that Lyra. Boy oh boy, can y'all feel it? Question is, do I wait and save the Lyra for 7 mana when I can play Adamant Will alongside her? I mean, maybe. Am I going to though? No, I don't think so. Sorry, I gotta put my foot down. I know I just got real close to the camera, but I gotta put my feet down from my like little desk bar thing. Alrighty. Alright. Tell you what we can do actually. We can play the Mammoth Spider first and test the waters, right? I like that a lot better. Yeah, go ahead. Hit me with your best shot. I don't think blocking either one of those is really worth it. Our Shauna will build, you know, she'll get there. Just give her some time. My dogs are roughhousing. I'm about to have to go put them in timeout. They're being very loud. Alright, so let's see. No counter. Any removal? Bounce back? Something? Sure, we'll swing in. Gotta start dealing damage at some point, right? Alrighty, so Mammoth Spider. It didn't take anything. Didn't take a hit or anything. And we do have the 2 mana to get us to 7. Ooh, Power Stone Shard. These people are picking some like risky draft picks, you know? Because whenever you pick up a Power Stone Shard, you're basically saying, I have to pick up more of these. Otherwise, it's a dead card, right? Unless you pick it up at the end of one pack, and then you get in another pack, and then, you know, you get lucky with your build from there, which they very well may have, but I guess we'll have to see. Right? So, I'll play the Lyra. I don't think so. Honestly, I think I swing all in. It's just, I'm so close to being semi-safe with her. Now, granted, I could play her and they could just bounce her back to my hand, in which case Adamant Will doesn't do anything, but that's not really that bad, right? No, just play her back down. Alright, so we have Gideon's Reproach, in case we need to kill something. We have Adamant Will. Deep Freeze. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't want, because, like, Adamant Will doesn't do anything. You know, Deep Freeze still hits it, so... Thank goodness we didn't play the Lyra quite yet, because she would have been in a deep, deep freeze. I'm sorry. That joke sounded better in my head, but it wasn't. It was a terrible joke. Yeah, I got a Lyra. Watch him counter it. No, it lives. She lives. You know, like Frankenstein, kind of. Except she's an angel, so she's like a holy Frankenstein. Anyways, Tiger Junkies, what do you got for me? I'm enjoying this draft. It's bringing back a lot of like old cards, a lot of old memories from when I first started playing Magic. It's nice. It's really, really nice. Nice. Alrighty. Back to my turn. Ooh, Dub. Dub is really good. How much mana does that leave me with? 4? Well, that's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to play Dub on the Shauna. Well then, I guess we're not going to play Dub on the Shauna. We're going to... Well, I could always Nature Spiral and get Dub back. That's a turn. That's a play for next turn, maybe, possibly. For now, we're going to swing in with both of our creatures, and you'll see why in just a minute. So go ahead, defend me. See how well it turns out for you. Bada bing, bada boom. Gideon's Reproach is your Jin's Doom. Okay. So that's one creature taken care of. Return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. Fine by me. We didn't get to destroy it there, but we got it out of our hair for a turn. We're getting in 5 damage with Lyra, so there's that. Healing up 5 health. And yeah, we could always just Nature Spiral here and get something back. Ah, it'll be fun. We'll wait on it. So our opponent's down to 8 health. Yeah, Jin coming back down. And Navigator's Compass coming back down. I don't know if I want to bring that Dub back or not. It works well with our Shauna, right? Works fantastic with our Shauna. Alright, my turn. Wild Onslaught. What does that cost? 8 and we're at 7. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm going to swing in with everything again, and I have Adamant Will to throw on the Shauna if they want to defend. We shall see. One there. Is that it? Ooh, we might could sneak in a Wild Onslaught on our next turn for a victory kill. Like, we could actually do a Wild Onslaught plus Adamant Will to boost us 3 damage if either one of those two get through. That's not bad. I am going to go ahead and Nature Spiral and get this Dub card back in my hand if I can. Man. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The rhyming stops now. It stops here. Tiger Junkie's just going to scoop it out. So we are now 3-0. Incredible. Haven't dropped a single game. I am going to call it, though, I think, for this morning. And I have a little bit of news for you, for those of you that have stuck around to the end, that is. We're going to be streaming tomorrow morning, actually, not tomorrow night. So be prepared for that. I'll probably put out a post about it after I get this video up, I guess. But yeah, 3-0 in old Dominaria. It felt good. It brought back a lot of memories. And, well, it's nice to see that I still have it as far as drafting goes. Granted, I was playing a bunch of silver and bronze people, and no offense, but I know that that's not where my rank is, so obviously climbing out of that for me should be a bit easier. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this blast from the past as much as I did, and leave a like down below if you did, and subscribe if you're new here, all that good jazz. And yeah, as always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.